Hey guys, just coming on here real quick. Wanted to talk to you about something that I find it very interesting and I'm noticing with people is people are, it's always been a problem though, getting old. They don't really get old. How do I say that? That didn't make any sense. People are fighting getting old. People are fighting when they're to get old and they're really not embracing it when they should be embracing it. So I just think it's interesting when people are fighting, when you're fighting something that you can't control. Getting old is something we all knew we were going to get old. I think people are in denial, but I think it's also the people that are very much insecure with themselves. They don't respect themselves. They don't love themselves enough to just embrace themselves and going into another stage of our lives. And this is my thinking. I'm getting old just like everybody else. I'm just hoping and praying that my health stays in order, and I've been working on that to try to keep myself in good health. And a lot of people aren't. They're not focusing on that. They are to a certain point, but they're using synthetic things like Botox and fillers and doing plastic surgery, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about eating well, doing things in moderation. That's what I try to do. Do I not have a sugar thing? Yes, I do. I'm addicted to sugar. I've always been a sweet person, love sweets. But what I've done to correct that, I haven't been eating all the junk sweets that are out there. And I've been making my own sweets like chocolate chip cookies. I make my own chocolate chip cookies. And it's interesting how I don't feel bad when I eat them. And it's not like I'm obsessed with them. I just eat them in moderation. And that's what people aren't doing, is they're just, I'm old, I'm going to eat this whether or not. And then it makes them feel bad. And then they start getting health problems. I'm eating it no matter what. Well, if it's not making yourself feel better, you probably should eat something that makes you feel good. And eat cleaner. Don't eat with all the chemicals. Part of the issues with people. So anyway, I just think that that's a big deal. I'm going to see if my drone's going to follow me. I got leaves on me, but this is my new style of doing my videos now. I'm going to be walking and talking instead of sitting in front of the table sitting in front of my patio door. So yeah, I think you should embrace getting old and not being so angry about getting old. We're all gonna do it. And it's not that I want to live to 100. If I do, I want to live, I want to be healthy and active. And I think that's key to stuff, is getting active and being active with, with our surroundings, getting out walking. If you just wanted to go out for a walk, once a day, just to get some fresh air. And sometimes the air that's outside is not as fresh as it is inside, I think, sometimes at this point, with their spring in the air. But like today's a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly, but get out and walk. If it's just around the block, see something different besides the 4 inside walls that you're living inside your house, and stimulate your mind. If you stimulate your mind, that's why I've told people that I probably will never retire, because I'm living, doing my dream job. And I think a lot of times when people look forward to retiring, their mind dies because they've worked so hard all their lives, and now their mind's not stimulated anymore because they're not working. That's why a lot of people go back to work. Like I said, if I can do this the rest of my life, even on a part-time basis, I'm going to do it. So, yeah, don't be scared. Embrace it. Embrace getting old. Try to fix your problems if you've got health problems. Try to fix those. And I'm not talking about just taking a pill either. I'm talking about taking a supplement, eating something different that makes you feel better, and that kind of thing. So let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know in the comments what you think of my new style of doing videos now. I think this is going to be more intriguing. This is one of the spots I'm going to use, and then I'm going to go up to the top of the park and probably do it up there too. So let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.